Hello viewers, Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. How are we all today? I'm just going to light my candle. Wherever you are in the world, taking some time. Wherever you are in the world when you're watching this, a huge hello and a shout out to you. I wanted to progress with Taurus, looking at Taurus for 2021, part of my Taroscope series, where we look ahead in 2021 for all the signs and see what's coming up for them. Taurus 2021. Certainly things haven't been easy for Taurians. But of course, like the rest of the signs, things are starting to ease somewhat. Taurus is an earth energy, obviously. And what we've been seeing in 2020, wouldn't be easy. It's about security. It's about needing things to be in a certain order and in a certain way. And of course, 2020 has been anything but that. Taurians are very, very determined, and they persevere through whatever difficulties they're facing. Let's see what's coming up for them in 2021. I'm using my Druidcraft tarot deck. I will also be pulling 12 cards from the Cosmic Tarot, and I'll be clarifying with the Prism Tarot for those that follow the decks I use. So let's tune into that Taurian energy ruled by Venus. Taurus. Of course, we've had Uranus in Taurus for quite a while as well. Again, this unpredictability and unsettling, a bit of a shake-up in 2020. Let's see what's happening in 2021. So hopefully there are, and I do feel there will be a leveling out. They're the words that I'm getting. More balance coming through. Things, may not be as unpredictable as world events start to become more stable. All these energies will be felt by Taurus. Okay, Taurus, what's coming up in 2021? So I'm getting a pull to a gift. Some of you may be given a gift. I just heard the words a gift. A gift. Let's see what that means. So we've got the Two of Pentacles, just 3 cards here, the Two of Pentacles. Having in the past, feeling like you're walking this tightrope, whether that was money or whether that was security or whether that was, what that was for you through great change. Felt like you were doing this balancing act, felt like you were always juggling and not knowing, not fearing almost putting things down in case the worst happened. So I think some Taurians, not all, but some Taurians really did, I'm just going to say struggle financially. And if it's not finances struggling with their feelings of security. What are some messages for 2021 for Taurus? 2021, please, for Taurus. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. So what you might have been struggling with is actually going to start to improve in 2021. This is feelings. Some people see Pentacles as strictly as finances. I see them as security around those base chakras, the root chakras. It's around the feelings of insecurity. It looks like that's going, and there will be a renewed independence as a result coming through. Yeah, okay. So where some of you have been struggling carrying heavy loads, it seems to me that there will be some kind of easing of conditions in 2021. And we've got reunifications as well around, I think this is around relationships and communities. New starts, I'm just getting a pull to family reunifications with friends, and we've got this new start. So really, I think, disappointment and retreat, being wounded. And I think a lot of this was generated by the pandemic, feelings of insecurity, having to tighten your belt financially. A lot of that is disappearing or dissipating in 2021. We have the Sun card there. So it's like for some Taurians who have been doing it tough, maybe are feeling a little bit down about things, just hang on, because things are changing in 2021. All right. I was going to pull some tarot, but I actually want to go to just 3 cards from the Kipper deck, just to drill down on what these positive changes might actually be. Bring the laptop down. So what are these positive changes? I want to look at the past and I want to look at the future. So here will be the past and here will be the future. What are these positive changes coming up for Taurus? What are these positive changes coming up for Taurus? So we've got house, okay? So some of you, isolation, having to, stay at home. The house became a focal point. And we've got a mature woman here too. You may have sought counsel or someone important in your life, either a grandmother or an elderly relative. Something here, there's a healing of ways. And we also have 33 concerns. So some of you during this period, I feel, might have gone within, might have even stopped communicating, because we've got this message here around, I think, somebody trying to nut something out. Some of you may have had changes to your home and family, and it could have been of great concern as well. You might have even sought counseling or some kind of financial advice as well here, because you were concerned about the situation. So what's coming up in the future here? Okay, so some of you may have felt imprisoned in this house. Got official person. I hate to say it, but in 2020, some of you may have really had to deal with banks and legal dealings as well around the home and around finances. I don't think this is a literal imprisonment. Sorry, that we're still in the present now. I should have explained that, past and present, and this will be our future. But whatever happened in 2020, Taurus, I think you felt like you were in a prison, literally in a prison. Some of you could have gotten messages and legal letters, messages that were quite concerning about finances and about the home. It could even have been something to do with a family member. But let's keep going. We've got the ending here, the ending of things, the ending of this situation in some way. It's very important for you to put this to bed. The only way you can start with that new start, and there are new starts, is if you put all of this to bed. Courtship. Some of you who may be unattached as a result of putting all this past to bed may meet somebody quite special in 2021. We've got health here. So some of you may need to watch that in 2021. Don't leave tests, to go. Get them done as soon as possible. Some Taurians might even have lost somebody to the pandemic, to COVID, and I'm really, really sorry about that. Let's keep going. But look what we've got. We've got this upturn in your fortunes, and that's really what you need to know. That as difficult as 2020 has been, there's a change coming through. The old feelings are going and they're being replaced by greater fortune. I guess when the Kipper cards were developed, if you were fortunate, it meant wealth. But I also think that could be the case as well. But I also think that events and life generally will treat you much more fortunately in 2021 as what they did in 2020. Okay, let's move to the tarot. So I'm going to be drawing 12 cards, please, for Taurus for the year of 2021. 12 cards, January to December, to insight as to what is happening with Taurus month on month, January through to December, please. What are the main events, messages, breakthroughs, achievements, obstacles? How does life treat our Taurians in 2021, please? How does life treat our Taurians in 2021? I'm just going to shuffle these again. Taurus 2021. January through to December. Taurus 2021. Okay. So we've got the Empress in January. This is mother, fertility, this is the new start here. February, the Nine of Wands. I think you've learnt a great deal out of what occurred in 2020, and you're going to be really making sure that this doesn't happen again. And it's about putting those boundaries up. And I'm reminded that strength comes from that. March, the Prince of Swords. So there is going to be, that's the Knight of Swords. There's something going to be revealed in March that will be important to you. Let's have a look for April. A lot of truth coming out here in April. The Princess of Swords and the Prince of Swords together sitting side by side means that there is a balance coming through here. We've got the archetypal male and female, feminine energies here. And it's like there's a breakthrough in some way, or you find out or learn something in March and April, which makes the world of difference. Okay. Now we have May, we have the High Priestess. This can be things that need to come to the surface, but it can also be the subconscious mind as well. And I am getting a draw to this balancing things out here. The Seven of Pentacles, you'll be reviewing in June. You'll be doing some review. Now, this can be financial review, but it can also be review of plans and, going back to the drawing board and working out how you want to go forward in the second half of the year. In July, it does you the world of good because here you are stepping forward again. August, Judgment. Okay, so whatever this truth is that comes out in the first quarter, we've got you letting go. And I feel it's a real healthy letting go with that Judgment card. Now, the Eight of Cups in September, we've got walking away. I know this is a pretty dismal card, but in other decks, the Eight of Cups depicts the queer walking away from what no longer serves them towards something that does. In other words, leaving what hasn't yielded, what hasn't been in your best interest, and concentrating on what's left there. October, as a result of those decisions, we've got a healing coming through. In November, we've got the Lovers. So I thought there might be some courtship here or renewal of love, perhaps for those that are in committed relationships. They take their vows again, they renew things. And we've got closing down the year with your energy. I love this. In December, you step into your own best version. The Hierophant is all about connecting with that higher mind, connecting with the self, connecting with spirit even. There's real connections happening by December. Base of the pack, yes, you've been feeling like you've had to stand your ground, defend yourself, but there has been those new starts that we talked about continually being manifested. The Queen of Swords is a result of facing some kind of truth. You're bringing in this balance also that seems to be present in this reading. Things are balancing out, and the Six of Cups moving back to make peace with the past in some way. Okay, so 2021, I see a lot of healing, a lot of old cycles coming to an end, and a lot of healing being done. Let's pull a couple of clarifiers on this spread. Now, the Empress card is abundance. It's about setting, look what you've got. Empress in January, Hierophant in December. This is a journey and a journey through here that starts with real intention and finishes with you sitting very comfortably in your own energy. So let's have a look at why is the Empress here, please? Why is the Empress here, January? Okay, something's flowing out. So we have the Sun. I think, you decide in January, you decide on happiness, and you decide to pursue happiness as opposed to, you get a breakthrough in January. Okay, let's just put it like that. 10-1-10. Okay, so the individual right at the center, taking control, making decisions here. Something is going to occur which brings you more happiness than what you felt in 2020. What is the Empress here? Abundance, new starts, fertility. So we have the Three of Pentacles, working together with others, working within a team. And it is to, I think, the Five of Cups here, again, to work out what is no longer serving you. It seems that you start the year by trying to get to the bottom with the Nine of Swords, the bottom of your anxieties, taking control with the Emperor here once and for all. So I do see a very positive start to the year. Let's have a look at the Nine of Wands, putting these boundaries up, which are strength. Really putting those lines in the sand, and it takes a strong person to do that. And it could even be with yourself. February, the Nine of Wands. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, could be with family as well, family members, and the Page of Wands, making peace in some way in order to negotiate a new start. And some of that will be by really looking after yourself and putting those boundaries up. Okay, now when I say boundaries, I don't mean barriers. There's a difference between barriers and healthy boundaries, but you'll be doing that in February, establishing healthy boundaries with yourself and with others. Now, I'm very intrigued here. March and April, show me what this Prince of Swords is doing here. Prince of Swords. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is, again, your energy. And it's knightly energy here as well. So there's courage. There's courage in March, showing courage, showing strength. So whatever actions you're taking, it's like you're facing the truth. You've established the healthy boundaries. You've made the decision. And here you're starting to move. There's movement here based on authenticity. And it brings you strength. Now, April, this Princess of Swords. Prince and Princess. What is this Princess here for, please? Okay, the Four of Swords. So we've got retreat. This could be even taking time out, making sure you don't overdo things. That could be part of the boundaries. But we have the Ten of Pentacles here. Again, family legacies, and we've got some kind of new start. So I feel that by the time you get to April, things as a result of your decisions are starting to actually improve. For those that have got volatility within the family, you've got in April a stabilization, perhaps even some sort of new start here. So May, what's happening with the High Priestess? Why is she here? Is this a subconscious energy here, using your intuition? Could be using your intuition. The Two of Wands, yeah, okay, so this is planning. It has to do with planning. It has to do with using your intuition. And we have the Lovers card here. Again, relationships, stabilizing, new relationships, celebration. There could be a celebration here by May. So watch for that month. But it's also the start of a planning cycle for you, because you've got the Seven of Pentacles here, which is review. Show me what this Seven of Pentacles is here for. The Sun. Reassessing, completely reassessing. The review here is how to achieve happiness, how to move forward. It's like, this is what I decided in January. I'm going to review this now. in June to make sure that I'm on the right track. Now, there is a card here that's flipped over, and I just want to get it. Give me a minute while I find it. I think it's important. The Page of Swords, yeah. Facing the truth with yourself and facing, carrying that sort of truth. There's honesty here as well. And the Knight of Pentacles, it's like I'm feeling a great strengthening of the sacral chakra for you throughout all of this year, Taurus. I really do. Sacral chakra is creativity. It's also the card of confidence, sexuality, being comfortable and secure within your own self. So when we move into, let me see, April, May, June, July. Let's have a look at June, July. July, what's happening here? There is a new start here coming. I see that sun very clearly in this card as well. There is a new start here. Show me July, please. Show me July. So I have the sun, the sun and the world. How beautiful, how absolutely beautiful. This month is going to be very auspicious for you. Watch for it. Here is the sun here. The Page of Swords, Page of Wands is all about new beginnings. And I pulled the sun as I was talking about it. And the world, endings and new beginnings, which would fit very nicely with the Judgment card in August. This is completely letting go of what was sinking you. These people are in quicksand. And it's about, how do you get out of quicksand, or how do you manage quicksand? You go absolutely still. Nine of Cups, there's a breakthrough. There's a breakthrough for you. How wonderful. In August, you learn something, and it's a real game changer for you. Show me this Judgment card. I think it's how to, Seven of Wands, not to continually be on the defensive. It's about being going with the flow. And the Six of Pentacles, speaking up, help, asking for help when you need it, not always being so defensive. All right, August, September, Eight of Cups, something wants to come out, Eight of Swords. All right, so you're feeling a little bit anxious here about we've got Illumination, which is an extra card in this particular pack. You're asking yourself questions and, again, this is all part of this journey that you're on. And it's around balance, achieving balance and healing. Okay, so October, the Six of Swords, there's victory here. Whatever this introspection was, there's victory. It's like that this is I don't know, if I looked at your chart, I may be able to see indicators that this is some kind of personal journey for you in 2021. You start it strongly and you just keep going at it because Taurus perseveres. We have the Tower. It is victory after the Tower. This is 2020, I feel. And the Knight of Swords, yeah. Look at this. This person is literally vanquishing the snow goose that has come to attack him with his sword of truth. This is the victory here for you. And the Ten of Wands, again, coming after the Nine, ending old cycles, old ways of doing things. And the Eight of Wands, it's like you just get breakthrough after breakthrough after breakthrough in October. November, we have the Lovers. I did see some courtship there. What's going on with the Lovers? Show me what the Lovers card is all about. The Lovers card. November for Taurus 2021. Okay, so we have the Hermit card coming out of isolation. I feel coming back, there's a relationship here, I think, for you. Crossing over that bridge, moving from one shore to another. All right, let me just have some tea. The Moon card, examining the shadow self. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something new on offer for you in November. And it could be around a new relationship. It offers a brilliant new start with that Ace of Pentacles. And you close down the year with your own card. December. Show me what is happening in December for Taurus and with the Hierophant. What is this energy here? Taurian energy in December. The Two of Wands. Yeah, planning for the future. Again, you've worked a lot out in 2021, setting yourself up for the future. The Page of Cups, an offer of love, a breakthrough, a surprise, and the Ace of Cups. There's romance here for you. There's new starts here. I'm going to leave it there. You end old cycles and you begin new. You put a lot of that baggage to bed that, really dogged you in 2020. And you're on a journey in 2021. Taurus, you're on a journey in 2021. It is a journey of the self, and it's a journey of discovery. You start the year with a strong intention for happiness, to move through, not to fall back into the old patterns. You finish it with your own energy. By December of 2021, there is healing for you. There is review, there is introspection, but there are a lot of new starts, Taurus. So 2021, a very busy and fruitful year for you, and you won't be experiencing the same conditions that you were experienced in 2020. Okay, we're moving on. All of us are moving on and upward and forward. Okay, there are new beginnings for us all. Thank you for tuning in.